Good evening, everyone. It is, of course, September the 11th. It's a very tricky time of night or day of the year to do a comedy show. If you've ever seen this show before, you'll know I find it difficult on any other night as well. But tonight is always a little tricky. But I can't let it go by without saying something. And so that something is, of course, that everyone here, we all remember. And we won't ever let a year go by without saying so. But we will try and do a funny, interesting, a funny show for you tonight. But we will not be saying it's a great day for America. We'll see you after the break.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you've got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by the new Kia Optima Limited Midsize Sedan. Elegance, performance, technology. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
That's great, everyone. Thanks. Quietly now. Quietly, everyone. Quietly. I'm also excited because I see a girl in Lesbian Row wearing a sparkly top. Ooh. Nothing says show business like a sparkly top. Do you like a sparkly top, Jeff?
Oh, I love a sparkly top.
I like a sparkly top. I appreciate it when the ladies wear something sparkly.
Oh, I thought we were talking about a sex act.
I am.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, everybody. It's a big day if you like the motorcycle gangs. The biker show Sons of Anarchy kicked off the 5th season tonight on cable, and it's rated TVMA, which means nudity. No, don't get too excited, because in basic cable day, MA usually stands for man ass. Maybe that does excite you. Does that excite you? Does that make your top sparkle? Perhaps not on Lesbian Row, but in other places, yes. Sons of Anarchy is on earlier, and because this is a live show, I was torn on which to watch. It conflicts with my other favourite show that stars a surly, grizzled hombre. I am, of course, referring to Nancy Grace. She could kick your ass. She wears a leather jacket on TV. That's badass right there. And her hair is she's quite like a biker, really. She's got a kind of helmet and a leather jacket on. Anyway, Sons of Anarchy, it's about a pack of hard-nosed bikers who live outside the law. Think Lance Armstrong, but with less crime and drug dealing. So it's a little too soon?
No, that was great.
No, it's okay.
That was a good one.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. You're being so supportive tonight.
Oh, yeah, you're getting edgy, man. I like it.
You get the wrong guy. I'm not edgy. I'm just, a lovable, cheeky monkey guy. Now, the best known of all biker gangs is, of course, the Hells Angels. And they get a bad rap sometimes, the Hells Angels, but being a member comes with perks. They got the leather jacket, the cool thing on it, they get the Brotherhood of the Road, they get 10% off at Bath & Body Works. That's a joke, Hells Angels. So we know. Over the weekend, Vice President Joe Biden hung out with a biker gang in Ohio. I saw that. I thought to myself, I don't know if that's wise. You know, it's not always good an idea to be associating with shady characters, so next time, think twice, bikers. You see what I did?
Yeah.
You see what I did? I led you one way, I took you another way. Yeah, that's how it works. Led you one way, took you another way. It's like I went like this and then, boom, sparkly top. No, when I was growing up, there were 3 guys that I looked up to that made motorcycles cool. They were the quintessential American bike heroes. There's Steve McQueen, of course. Do we have a picture of Steve McQueen? Hey, look at that. Look at that! See right there? Now, that right there is a movie star. See right there? If that guy says, you know, I'm a vampire, I'm like, okay, you can be a vampire. That's Steve McQueen. That's not a kind of, oh, I'm worried about who'll pick me. He's not worried about who'll pick him. You think Steve McQueen's worried about his girlfriend? He's not worried about his girlfriend. He's Steve McQueen. So you got Steve McQueen, and then you got another badass. You got Evel Knievel. You got a picture of Evel. Now look at that. Right there. Now there you have your redneck biker hero. There's a guy. This guy's, I'm going to put on cape, I'm going to jump the bike right over there. So there on the ding dong. So no, watch this. Right?
That's right.
Yeah, somebody on the ding dong through the Evel Knievel. Just, there's 2 tough guys, and of course this tough guy. Well, all right. That's right. Prince, he's so tough he can make doves cry. You know, when I bought my motorcycle, I agonized over the choice because, you know, what you ride is supposedly shows who you are. So I chose to ride an Indian, but only after... I do. I ride an Indian. That's the kind of bike I got. Only after, you know, taking a spin on the construction worker and the cop, but I chose. I love my bike, though. It's a great bike, Indian Scout. I love the roar and the throbbing and the feel of the heat between my legs. Then I get on the bike and I'm out there on the road. You see what I did? You see what I did? I set up the joke and then pow! Led you this way, led you, pow, sparkly top. I got it going on. Anyway, what I'm saying is that, you know, I love my bike. I take care of it. I clean it. Sometimes I invite my biker buddy over to help me wash my bike. You got a picture of that? There you are. That's, Hell. That's not even an Indian Scout, man. Actually, I don't really ride my bike much anymore. Not since the arrival of the little one. That's right. I bought a midget on eBay. It's a joke, man. You can't buy... Can you? Can you? And these days my bike just collects dust in the garage. I oftentimes, you know, look at it longingly while I'm brewing meth. Motorcycles are too risky. I'm too old for that. I can't do that anymore. I'm too old. And the closest I come to cheating death like a badass is going outside without sunscreen. And that's dangerous. Check these freckles out, bitch. I know. You're like, Craig, you're crazy. I'm like, yeah. Bring it on, big hot sparkly top. Am I overdoing it tonight?
Oh, man.
I feel like I'm overdoing it a little bit. Am I overdoing it?
I'm just thinking about you and Regis going out for a ride.
Have you got that picture of me and Regis again? Can I see that again? Yeah, I can't help but think, you know, I was wearing my fingerless gloves that day, but I think I've lost weight since then. You see that? See that again? Yeah, I've lost a little weight. You ever ride a motorcycle? You like a motorcycle?
Oh, yeah, love riding.
Really? What kind of bike you ride?
I've got a small Persian.
I think you're thinking about a cat.
No, his name's Falafel.
You have a small Persian named Falafel? Is that even legal? Where'd you get him? eBay?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, all right. You want to do the...
I'd love to.
Okay.
Tonight's program has been rated TV PG FVSL. Pretty grabby, fairly vulgar, Scottish lesbian.
What time is it, Jeffrey Peterson?
It's tweet mail time. Time to take advice from a man who named his bike Crotchety Rocket.
I didn't give a name to my bike.
You said, man. You told me. You said.
No, I didn't. I never told you. I never said I wouldn't give a name to a bike. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, you said, oh, I'm getting older now. I thought I said, no, man. You said, yeah.
Do you want the jingle then? Or let's do our own jingle. You ready?
Yeah, I love doing that.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Tweet mail, email time.
Tweets and email time.
Yeah, that's good enough. All right. This is from Carol in Honduras. She's an interesting-looking woman right there. Look, she's yeah, very attractive woman. You see her? She's got a long neck there.
Yeah.
She got a lot of the girls like to have the, that look.
Good long neck. Yeah. Lot of beak. Lot of beak.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. This is from Philip in Joplin, Missouri. You ever been to Joplin? You ever got a little place there?
Go
Maybe go
swimming,
swimming.
get naked, throw beads.
Yeah. Dear Craig, Jeff, Secretariat, marching up and down women, Sandra the Rhino, everything. I have a good time with this. This is from Cindy in Racine in is it Racine or is it Racine, Wisconsin?
Sure, yeah, why not?
All right, hang on. Anyway, dear Craig and Jeff, my girlfriends and I are flying to Las Vegas for a bachelorette party this weekend and are coming to your show at the Venetian. Can you promise us a good time? I certainly cannot. I mean, I'll be there. You can come and see the show. Can I promise it'll be good? No. But I'll do my best, gosh darned it, and so will Jeff's voice. Hey, why not come round afterwards and we'll fist bump? Fist bumping's a thing. No, it's not a rude thing. It's like when guys do that. It's like when Howie Mandel doesn't want to shake your hand.
Yeah, right, yeah.
He fist bumps.
Yeah, he's very germ conscious.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's Canadian. You don't have to be germ conscious in Canada because it's so there's snow everywhere. It's like where's the other country where you don't have to worry about germs? Denmark. There's a couple of Denmarkians. The first two girls in Lesbian Row are Denmarkies. Stas the voorsteen. That's gibberish. Dear Craig and Jeff, says George in Boise, Idaho. You ever been to Boise, Idaho?
Love Boise, love it there. Small place, sparkly top, why not?
Dear Craig and Jeff, I was watching the show last night. Oh, good. This is from David in Atlanta, Georgia. You like it down there?
Oh, yeah, I like it down there.
What about Georgia? Do you like it down there? I know what you're thinking. Craig, you've done that joke a million times. Yes. Also, do we have a picture of Paul McCartney? Yeah! You weren't quite ready. Wait. Just remember, the picture of Paul McCartney could happen at any time. Jeff, do that. Whoa! Wait, it could happen even when I don't expect it. Holy crackers, this is getting serious.
It could happen at any time.
Dear Craig and Jeff, I am so sick of all this negative election campaign crap and we're still weeks away from election day. Any suggestions? No. Nah, I don't like the negative campaigning, do you? I mean,
Oh, I don't
look,
care.
it's like if you say, I'm sorry to interrupt because I wasn't interested in
Thank
what you
you.
had to say. You know, sometimes when you ask somebody a question, but you don't really care about the answer, Jeff, what do you think about that? And then they just, you don't even say anything.
Yeah, I understand, Craig.
I don't like the negative campaigning, though, because, you know, it's like, you know, the other guy's a jerk, so I'm your only option. It doesn't really help, does it? It doesn't help. I don't like
Did you want me to say something now?
Yeah, all right. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. We got, look, we've got no time left and 2 emails.
All right, let's go. Yeah, real
Right,
fast.
quickly,
Super
all
quick.
right,
Here we go.
all right. Dear Craig and Jeff, last night for the first time in 11 years, my husband offered to help me with the dishes. I'm worried as to why. What do you think? He's having an affair. This is from Gary in Montreal, Canada. You ever been to Montreal,
Yeah,
Canada?
look,
Go skiing in Montreal. Oh my God, singing French Canadian. Hi, Craig and Jeff. I'm leaving for a week of playing golf in Scotland with my buddies. Any suggestions where we should go? The golf courses. We'll be right back. Everybody. We'll be right back. I don't want to do marching tonight. I want to do old-fashioned secretariat who's that at the door? But wait. Where were Tuyette and Lisa? Tuyette and Lisa were there, but they didn't come out because it wasn't marching? Well, stay tuned. Maybe we'll march later with Tuyette and Lisa. My first guest tonight is an actor, writer, musician. He's super talented. He's a bit of a show-off, actually, to be honest. He's a musician, an actor, a writer. Oh, he's so great. Jerk. He's not. He's awesome. Please welcome Adam Goldberg, everybody. Adam Goldberg. So, you're a musician, an actor, a photographer.
Actually, I made a couple movies.
Yeah, I made some movies.
This is real. Look at this.
Well, oh yeah, you haven't been here.
No,
So
this is like
the
a
new
real
stu-
show. It's-
I know it is. We got it all.
You got a fire?
Fire blazing in the grate
Cozy,
there. Yeah,
cozy.
keeping you warm.
Warm. You got springy chairs.
Springy chairs. Got
Yeah.
a rhino.
It's like a. Oh, you do have a rhino?
Yeah. It was
Jeff?
talking last night.
Jeff
but
is good?
I think
He's
everybody
in
thought.
the
Yeah, Jeff's here. Yeah.
Yeah. Sort of old news, Jeff.
Hey, Adam.
So you're an actor, a writer, a director, a producer. What the hell, man?
Well, I mainly come here. This is actually my sole source of income these days. I think the last time I was here was to promote a television show on this network. In fact,
Really? What was it?
I'm not sure. I
Did you
remember. I think it
replace
was a cop show,
Charlie
I think.
Sheen in the
Yes,
Two and a
that's
Half
right.
Men? Didn't
Yeah,
you do
I
that
did.
for a while?
I did a little Charlie Sheen
Yeah.
and Two and a Half Men for
And then
a while.
you did that cop
And
show.
then-
What was it called? Cops? Sure.
Gonna need a little help, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm not helping you.
Okay. Sassy on the new stage. I
Well,
think the new
you
stage
kind
has
of
made
you
a little
upset him a little
I
bit.
did.
A little bit. You were a
Jeff,
little
you're
bit.
not old news. You
Yeah,
look great.
old
This,
news. You know what's
Yeah.
old news? The beard's old news.
Wow.
Hey! Come on, the guy apologized. Come
All right.
on.
All right.
Oh, I can sing. I'm an actor. I can grow facial hair. Screw you, man.
Let me tell you something, Jeff. I could not grow facial hair until I was like 27 years old. So once I could, I was never going to shave. You have to understand that. Very late bloomer, At least I bloomed,
Jeff can't grow hair. He doesn't have follicles.
Hold on a second. This is between me and Jeff.
No, guy, come on. Come on, don't do that. Don't be
At
nice.
least I'm a human.
Hey! Take a chill pill, actor, director, photographer, writer.
I'm sorry. I've been a little tense ever since.
Why are you so tense? What's going on?
Ever since the new stage thing.
You're not getting laid? You're not getting laid, right? You need to get laid. Are you not having sex? What's going on?
No. I'm having plenty of sex.
You're not having any sex, I can tell.
I'm having plenty of sex with people who aren't directly related to me. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's completely fine. What's good?
Are you? Is there some kind of sexual problem going on? I feel like I touched a raw nerve there. I feel
Well,
like
you know what it is?
What?
It's a raw nerve.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the sexual problem.
Do you have a raw nerve?
I
on
have
your
a
pee-pee?
I have a raw nerve. Yeah, on my pee-pee. I have. It's funny because in the pre-interview I said specifically not to bring up the raw nerve.
Can I ask
I
you
guess
something? Can I ask you
you
something?
piss a robot off. Next thing you know, you're talking about your. I don't know that it's raw so much. It's chafed.
What's a pre-interview?
Yeah, I know. You know I use that term very loosely. I know.
Whatever you said to them, that ain't happening here.
No, that was just that's just like an extra half hour of.
It's just they like to call, they like to do it. It's a
No,
union thing, but I don't want anything to do with it.
No, it was like dinner. You're gonna come tomorrow. You're gonna get in the car. Yes. Okay. Goodbye.
Right.
Yeah. There was no pre-interview, but I did specifically mention. Please don't mention any raw nerves.
Well, I'd let it go.
those
I'd moved on.
beneath the. Okay.
I'd moved on. I don't want to talk about your sex.
I gotta tell you, I'm a little between. I got this over here.
Yeah.
Jeff is not thrilled with me, and then I got this over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just kind of like, sort of leering.
Yeah.
Kind of blousy.
Blousy?
A little bit blousy.
Really? You got any blousy music for Secretariat?
Kind of a drunk horse.
No, I think that's a little
bluesy.
That's
bluesy.
Bluesy? I thought it was a little more serial killer.
No, blousy would be a little more honky tonk. You got a little of that?
That's.
A little more honky tonk. A little more.
What the hell happened to you, man?
Lots of time off, Craig.
Yeah,
Lots of time
What's
off.
going on? What are you doing? I mean, I follow
literally-
you on the Tweety. You're taking photographs all the time.
I've been doing a lot of photography, and I write, and because the computer is both a receptacle for photographic work as well as a writing implement, I don't leave really the I haven't left my room since I saw you last 4 months ago when I was promoting that show.
That didn't go?
NYC 22.
NYC 22. And
Thank
that
you.
was how many episodes of that?
We did Jeff. Little.
I think it was one.
I did a show like that once.
Yeah.
My record is 2 on air and canceled.
There was a great show that CBS had a couple of years ago. They won't like me for bringing it up, but they don't like me anyway, right? Okay. So
Between
there was
us.
a show called Viva Lachlan. Did you ever see that show?
Seriously?
Oh man, it was sensational. It was like
Laughlin?
Lachlan, Nevada, right? And
Right.
it was like
Because Viva,
yeah, but
Right.
it was like Viva Las Vegas, but it said
But
it was Viva Lachlan,
Lachlan, yeah.
and it was a musical drama.
No, this is not true.
No, I'm telling you, it's a true story. And the executive producer was Hugh Jackman. And they would say things like, when guys were walking into casinos, they were like, one thing or another. It was unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
But it sounds kind of maybe also brilliant.
I loved it. I loved it. I
keep
said
this
to them,
on.
please keep it on
keep
the
it
air.
on.
They
Keep
said,
it on.
unfortunately, Craig, you're the only person who liked
Right.
it.
It was probably good for the monologue too. Did you use it in your?
I loved it.
Yeah.
Do you like musicals?
I do like musicals.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how I feel about. I mean, I don't know. Remember that show? There was that show, Cop Rock, many
Right.
years
It was
ago.
kind of like that. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So I don't know if in like the sort of serialized procedural context it works that well. You know,
I think
like
CSI
I have an affidavit.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
good though.
I'm serving you with papers.
Yeah, that's good. See, that's how they reinvigorate the CSI franchise.
probably
CSI
right.
Glee. That's what they
You're
need
right.
to do.
Right.
CSI
You know what? That's
Glee.
a great
Yeah,
idea.
that'd be great. I found some sperm.
DNA. I need some DNA.
Take a break. We have to take a break. We'll be right back with Adam Goldberg.
Get it on Netflix.
It's unbelievable.
You think I'm gonna get in trouble for giving my old shows?
No.
No.
Welcome
I
back,
can't-
everybody. I was just talking to this dude.
I
So,
can't get, because I can't get. Because it's already. I can't get in trouble at work.
you think you're going to get in trouble because you didn't badmouth the show? You
No,
just
the
said-
show is great.
Right.
And plus, it's not as though I'm going back to work tomorrow and they're going to be like, "Why'd you?"
Well, the show is cancelled.
Right,
and
it's
you
gone.
said,
I can't
right,
get
you're
in
not
trouble.
doing it anymore.
I can't get fired. I could just never not work on CBS again, right?
You know, you got to.
Which in
That
a
could
way,
be a double-edged sword.
Well, I was
you
going to
know?
say,
I mean,
doing that show was sort of like not working on CBS. You can cut that part.
well,
right?
listen, Jeff and I work on CBS right here.
Right, and you're constantly
Well,
tried it and badmouth it, right?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is about CBS, this is the great thing about the CBS Corporation. They can take a joke.
Right.
Also, they don't know we're here.
Right. But that doesn't bode well for our pitch, though, because I think we
CSI Glee, I think it's going to be great.
Which
CSI
camera?
Glee is going to be great.
Which camera's on?
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a detective.
I need a DNA sample from you, my brother.
Okay.
I don't know why I went into like Porgy and Bess.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's all right.
That's a whole other story.
Who will solve this crime tonight?
Well, I will, my dear, I will can. I will can? Horse
You can worry the horse.
The horse is really disturbing. I mean, can anybody...
Yeah, people can see the
Can
horses.
we get a,
no, that's
can
the
we,
thing. It's,
Can we get a cutaway, or is it just going to be a lot of me talking about... Okay.
All right, there's a cutaway. We'll put some different music on there.
Okay.
Different music. Now, see, that's the music you want as the title music for CSI Glee.
Totally. I think that's your man, too. Or gal.
No, I think, spoiler alert, but that could be the killer in the first episode. I think this was an inside job.
And
Inside a
Inside a Horse maybe is the name of the pilot episode.
Right, okay.
Inside a Horse also the name of...
Don't. This is CBS.
porno that I...
Oh, why? Listen, we're out of time, so you want an apple?
What do I get?
An apple.
What happened to the bag of change?
Sometimes you get the bag of change, sometimes you get the apple.
The horse gets an apple. There's like
Horse-
sugar cubes and an apple clearly for the horse, and then there's a bag of change for the humans.
You want the apple?
I'll take an apple, I guess.
Okay. Which one do you want? There's two. Think carefully. This is a very important decision.
Can I touch or smell them?
Yeah, you can touch either one. But if you touch it, that's the one you choose.
Okay.
You can have that apple. Go ahead. Eat up.
I honestly, I can't do that.
Oh, come on now.
I'm honestly, I have too many
It's
issues.
juicy.
I'm sure it's fine. I need to rinse it, and I also need to know where it was purchased.
That's what I thought. Adam Goldberg, everybody. I know. Ooh la la. That's American for hast dusten fusten. My next guest is a very beautiful actress. You know her from the Parks and Recreation show. She stars in an upcoming Newsreaders on Adult Swim. Take a look at this clip. The lovely Alison Becker, everybody. Alison Becker. have to say, you look great.
You look great.
No, you look great.
No, you look great.
No, you look better than me.
This is the whole interview.
This is it. We're done. Good night, everybody. No, you look. I love purple on you.
Oh,
It's very
thank
nice.
you.
It's very. You look ecclesiastical.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. You're sort of like you're like the high priestess of a religion I want to be part of.
Oh, okay. Let's start that because religions make a lot of money.
They
so.
do, but not the ones that you are in.
Those
They're
are
the
great
good
ones.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that clip with you in that wig. Do you have that wig?
Thanks. I did not get to keep it,
Oh.
but I had about 16 wigs in one day for that shoot.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice. And you play a zombie?
Well, I play a girl who could be a zombie. I play like a gamer type girl, like one of those annoying girls who talks about how cool she is because she like knows all the stuff about video games and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anybody like that. Like if I was to meet a girl like that, I would probably people would say, "Hey, to catch a predator, get out of here."
You're not a gamer?
I'm not. Well, I'm not really a gamer. I can Angry Birds.
Okay. That
Yeah, I can play
That
Angry
counts.
Birds. Can I say Angry Birds? Yeah, Angry Birds. Can I say Angry Birds? I was just checking. I was just checking.
Have you ever done any of those like game systems that have like no remote controls? It's like
Oh, you mean like
Minority Report?
Yeah.
Have you ever done those?
Oh, I like that.
It's so fun.
Yeah,
you
no,
feel
it's
like you're in the future.
I know, and what? It can only be days away from virtual sex.
That's where my mind went as well.
Really?
No.
No, I don't
No.
think so. No, I mean, an ecclesiastically minded woman like you? No.
No.
So, zombies then. You sort of could be a zombie. Do zombies frighten you? Are you worried about the zombie
love
apocalypse?
Zombies.
Oh, really?
I mean, I don't love actual zombies, but I love anything having to do with zombies.
Jeff's a reanimated corpse.
I know. Hey, Jeff.
What are you doing after the show?
I love it. You know what I'm actually doing next month?
What?
A zombie 5K, where you.
What, everybody runs like this?
We play normal people, and we're just running, and we have like flags, like in flag football, and then
Right.
zombies chase you. And if they pull the flags, then
Are they
you
fast
die.
zombies or slow
They're
zombies?
fast zombies. They're like 28 days later zombies.
Oh. See, the thing
They get
about
it, they get
28
it.
days later, though, I don't think they were really zombies. Everybody says they were zombies, but it was a viral thing that caused that kind of crazy mutation. But I don't think it was really a...
Well, zombie is if you die and then reanimate. I mean, Jeff would know. Are you a zombie?
You're correct, Craig. Those were not actual zombies.
See, I don't think they're actual zombies. No, and a lot of people worry about zombies, and these people are insane. Do you worry about the zombie?
I fantasize about what I would do if it happened, so I might be insane.
Right.
Do you have a go bag?
On me?
Do you have a go bag under your desk?
What's a go bag?
In case of emergency. Like if there was a catastrophe right here, right now, what would you do?
I have an extra $1 in my wallet. and I have a gun. I don't, but I do have $1 in my wallet.
That's good.
I keep an extra $1. You never know when you're going to
You
need
never
it.
know.
No, that's true.
You never know.
Don't you ever do that? Like,
Yeah.
what if you get stranded at a party, if you're on a date or something?
And that $1 will get me really far.
Yeah, well, maybe you should take...
Stranded on a date? Oh, it's a terrible date. How am I going to get out of it? If only I had $1.
What, have you never...
How is $1 going to get me out of a bad date? Will you explain that
You
to
could
me?
give $1 to an attractive gentleman who's also there and say,
Oh.
hey, I'll give you this $1 if you pretend to be my boyfriend. And he'd be like, you're not my type. And you'd be like, oh, you get $1. That could get you out of it.
I don't know. He'd have to be a pretty cheap guy.
Well, what do you carry around then in your go bag?
Zombie supplies.
Zombie supplies?
I mean,
Oh,
clearly my scenario is more realistic than yours.
No, you've got to go bag to escape, and then you openly mocked me for having $1, and I'm like, okay, then what should I have, princess? What should I have in case of a bad date with a zombie?
Clearly, we're both going to come out of this situation. If the world gets taken over by zombies, you and I are not going to survive.
I don't know. I could say, hey, you want $1, buddy? Get yourself a lot of brains with $1.
Yeah,
This is another
no.
thing I'm worried about. Zombies eat brains, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Do they poop?
Good question.
Yes.
I know that, just as a general rule, girls do not poop.
So, all right. So we established girl zombies don't poop.
Girl zombies don't poop.
Right.
No, right? Girls don't poop.
No.
The boy zombies, I don't know. I think it's probably just because they have all sorts of open wounds, so it probably just comes out.
Okay, well, I mean, fair enough. I can go with you on that. But then, what causes the sensation of hunger? Or is it just a drive?
It's just a drive.
Ah,
It's
it's
like
just a drive.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really a hunger. It's just
What about werewolves then?
what about werewolves?
Well, what if the
They poop. The males poop.
lady werewolves don't poop?
Lady werewolves.
I don't think I've ever seen a lady werewolf.
I thought you were going to say I've never seen a lady werewolf poop, but you've never seen.
Oh no, I've
lady-
seen that in the forest as I
Okay.
go tracking
Okay.
with my dollar. I'm like,
And you can tell if it's a male or female, how old she was.
Listen. Let me tell you something, lady smartass. I can tell the gender of whoever's delivered a poop by looking at a poop.
Yeah, so can I. Because
Like if I was going to
to male.
like no. If I go into a bathroom and I can look, if something's been left behind by accident, I can look there and go, that is not a dude.
Why? What gives it away?
Well, it's diamonds and sparkles.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Because girls don't poop.
No.
We just excrete like a little jewelry box once a month, and then we place it in the recycling
Like a
bin.
bejeweled, like a sparkly top.
Like a sparkly
Yeah,
top!
like a sparkly
Yes.
top. And we come full circle. Well, we're out of time. You want an apple? I've got one left.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, I've got two left.
Well, that's a good go bag.
What, 2 apples?
Yeah.
2 apples and $7.50 in nickels.
Apple.
All right. Which apple would you like?
Oh, this is a trick.
It's very important you choose the right one.
This one.
That's the right one for me. No, it's fine. Will you eat that apple or are you a germaphobe?
No, I am a germaphobe, but I trust you. I don't know why.
No.
Where has this apple been?
Smells
an
like
apple.
Denmark. We're right back, everybody.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
That was PSA about the zombie attack scenario. That was weird. She was weird, wasn't she?
That was really weird, man.
That was like a weird show. I mean, like, Adam is weird, and that beard thing, like beardy weirdy.
The hell was his deal,
I
man?
don't know, man. He's gone Hollywood. Do you notice that he wore a denim shirt and jeans?
It's an odd
Hell,
choice.
man.
It's an odd choice.
You know, it's kind of like, we call that doing a Leno where I'm from. Don't applaud that, Denmarkians. You don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So, we're wave good night, Jeff.